Hi there and welcome to Rate My Cigar. This evening we're going to be having something a little bit special really. I decided to treat Ben as he'd come over for a cigar with me to a cigar and some alcohol.
Right.
And Ben says he likes wine, so I've got a bottle of wine. And I haven't showed him this yet, but the bottle of wine we're going to be smoking.
One of these. What have we got?
So that there's 39 years old. It's a
86, my year of birth. You done this specially for me, Darren? So kind of you.
Yeah, let's say I did it specially just for him.
Oh, look at that, my year of birth.
Yeah.
Broke your label. So that's a vintage, yeah, that's getting on 40 years old.
I've decanted that into this up here.
Oh, nicely done. Well, thank you, mate.
I've let it add. You haven't tried any of that yet.
No, no.
And I'm just going to let you know we are going to be smoking this. Now this is a Montecristo Petit Petit No. 2, and this has got 5 to 6 years of age on it as well. I'm just going to peel my label off that it's been sat in my humidor. So there you go.
Muchas gracias.
So this has got 5 or 6 years of age. So it's going to be smoked good. So let's just get into it. We're cutting like this now.
So you still like to do the wedge, the V cut on the torpedo?
Yeah. So I do a V.
A V.
Or you can do a cross.
Right.
But it depends on what you like.
It almost lends itself to be a straight cut, doesn't it? On a. You not think?
Yeah. So yeah. Do we do that for you?
Go on then, mate. You're a bit more handy with the cutter.
Want straight or?
Yeah, let's just go like that. Let's see what should we do a dry draw, as it were?
Okay.
Yeah, that pulls nice.
Right, there we go. So.
Oh, it's gonna be tasty.
So
have
you ever had a vintage wine of, like, let's say 40 years old? Because in a couple of days, in literally 2 days, it will be 40 years old.
No. I've had a bottle of wine from the 90s, but never from the 80s. Certainly not.
Okay. What was the 80s one like you had? Sorry, it's
90s. The 90s one. That, funny enough, that was French as well. So this is French. I might massacre the pronunciation of this. I'll show you what we're drinking here. So this is a Dorme du Caron Zigondas. That's what we're just about to tuck into. It's a red, and it's old. I haven't tasted it yet. And
it's old.
So we're gonna have a smoke first and then taste the wine, yeah. All right.
Well, I haven't tried this wine either, so it'd be interesting to see what it tastes like.
Let's give this a go.
Bloody hell. That has got some nice wood cedar to it. Coffee. Straight off the first draw.
Yeah, a little bit of leathery and earth there.
Yeah.
Those kind of notes in there as well.
With the number 2, you normally do get a lot of. They are an earthy, leathery cigar.
Right. So we've been having some good Montecristos, haven't we? We really have.
But the thing is, we've just been having some good cigars recently.
It's true.
And I tell you what I have got, we've got some vintage 40-year-old Montecristos coming up in the next couple of weeks.
Well, make sure you invite me round for that one.
And we've got some Romeo Juliets as well, some vintage stuff. There's, again, around the 40-year mark, we've got a lot of vintage stuff.
Nice. We are spoiling ourselves, aren't we?
Ooh. It does make a big difference when these have got some age on them.
So we're saying these are early 2020s?
No, so this is a 2019.
2019.
Yeah, these were purchased in 2020 and they've been sat on the shelf. So I'd say this is it's got to be at least an 18, 19. So potentially 5 to 7, 8 years maybe.
That's gorgeous flavours, isn't it? Wow.
Did you see how much smoother that is?
That's lovely. You need to age your cigars. It's just a win-win if you can be disciplined enough to do so, or pay that premium to get a aged cigar. Are we doing it? Are we? We're going to go for a taste?
Yeah,
test?
I'm a bit nervous because this is like a £60 bottle of wine.
Wow. Smells very fruity.
It does.
Okay.
It's just a very berry fruity.
Mm. Yeah. That is nice indeed. Very smooth. Very smooth.
That is like really smooth, isn't it?
Very smooth.
I'd say it was a medium dry wine. That
right. Yeah.
Would you agree?
Medium bodied. Yeah.
Bodied. Sorry. This is. I'm not a wine person. I'm learning about wine. Talks about cigars and I know a bit, but wine I don't know a lot.
Yep. Medium bodied, definitely.
It's actually quite good.
Yeah. For me, it has that classic European taste on wines where you've got that slight acidy. I want to say vinegar, but not. But for me, European wines always have those classic.
There's a little bit of sharpness there, like you get from a European or French wine.
Yes,
but it's not sharp.
It's it's not unpleasant.
It's a nice. Yeah, it's good.
Oh.
It's got a nice aftertaste to it as well.
But it's very, very berry, very plummy on the tongue. Lovely. Wow. This is how we're going to see in the new year.
Mate,
then.
this actually goes really well together.
Very nice. Right.
So on the retrohale, little bit of spice, probably a 1 or a 2. You can tell it's got some age on it compared to a fresher cigar. On a retrohale, you'd feel the spice. You would, but when you do a retrohale, it opens up the flavours on the on your taste and the overall palate. But no, I'm actually really surprised this goes so well. I think I may actually look out for some other nice wines and stuff and actually maybe do some videos.
Right.
Because you are Ben the wine connoisseur.
No, I'm not at all. I do appreciate a nice bottle of wine.
Find out a little bit, have a look on your phone, see about if there's any information you can find about this. Because...
What about that wine?
Yeah.
About the wine, alright.
It's actually quite good.
Let me dial it in. But I'll tell you what, I like using it. I don't know if anybody's ever used Google Lens. It's quite nice. You can just take a photo and then let it do all the work for you. So let's see what it comes up with. Researching.
That's good. So just to let you guys know, what I've actually done is before we start the video, before Ben really knew what I was doing, I actually opened the bottle and then I decanted it and I run it through I think it's a filter and aerator.
Yeah. Yeah, you do.
And then it's in the decanter that's just here. And then I let that air for about 45 minutes. And then basically we started to do the video. And just let it get to room temperature and stuff. And that is pretty good. If we don't finish the whole bottle, that then I would put back into the original bottle that I've washed out. Because obviously it would needs a rinse out. That's just what I do personally. But I've never really had wine this age before, really.
No.
I've had some older wild wines, but I'm just sort of wanting to get into it and just learn about it, really, and you know, it's just my own enjoyment.
Well, it's interesting. So I've taken a picture of the label of that bottle of wine with the Google Lens. And it shows that bottles coming from 99, 2014, 2017.
Yeah.
But none I can't see it from 86, which is quite interesting. So it must be quite rare. Well, a 40-year-old bottle would be rare, wouldn't it? So
well, most people would have bought them and drunk them
yeah.
by now. It's almost like it's like a tobacco I'm getting from this as well. And when I'm smoking this, it's bringing it out more. So what have you found out about the wine?
Oh, I was just grown by a family vineyard in the south of France.
Is it still there today?
Yes, yeah, still producing today. Yeah.
I know the retail on this is about £60 or just over a bottle.
Didn't see any from 86. The earliest I saw was in 1999.
No, there is a bottle. There's a bottle at the moment for sale. It's only got one in stock, and I think it was like £60-something.
Right.
I mean, it may not be in stock. That could be an old advert.
True.
So, what do you think of the cigar?
Gorgeous. I love that. I love the cigar. I'm enjoying it more than the wine. The wine's very good, but the cigar, just love the cigar.
Yeah, I did want to say that as well.
I think we're more cigar men at heart than we are wine. But they complement each other. They're going very well. But yeah, I'm glad we picked this cigar tonight because we were umming and ahhing a bit with what cigar, and I think we've picked the correct one.
Well, Chuck can't be here with us tonight as he's ill again. He's got tonsillitis or whatever it is he's got.
Who's he been kissing?
I don't know. That postman keeps coming over.
Aye. Over the postman, the milkman. Bloody terrible. Well, feel better soon, Chuck.
But yeah. So I tell you what. Why we're smoking this, just enjoying the cigar. So I tell you what has been your most favourite cigar you've smoked this year? What's your favourite?
This year it has to be that 40-year-old punch.
Oh, actually no, that was actually good. I forgot about that.
It was more than good. It was exceptional. Come on, what you said in that video? I think you even said it's the creamiest cigar you've ever smoked. Did you not?
Yeah, I
and
agree with
how smooth it was. It really was. It really was a special cigar.
And
yes,
and to say you've literally got a couple of those left now.
Yeah, well, no, I've got a fair few. Darren, I had at least 15.
All right, then you've got 15. He's only got 15 left. I'm fine.
That means I had more. I'm going to count. I'm going to count.
You had 16.
16. I was 17.
16.
Oh yeah. One's gone missing, is it?
But no, seriously, that actually was a really good cigar. I am actually going to have to seriously rob one of those off you and put in my collection, because I've got on the top shelf of my humidor, I've got cigars that I do not smoke unless it's a special occasion or I want something that's like so amazing. And do you know what? Those cigars actually do belong in a section like that.
They're top shelf material.
They are really good. The only thing is, they're a very small cigar, and I like a big cigar. So,
what were they? A Corona?
Yeah, no, they're not a Corona.
Oh, what size?
What were they? Were they Corona or were they Petite Corona?
And they weren't Petite Corona. No, it was a Corona. Corona size. Yeah. Yeah. So, what's that? 5-inch or 4 3/4 type of
like
thing?
A 42 gauge, 38 or 42 gauge, something small.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
well,
quite
for me,
small.
that's medium. That's like a medium. For me.
Yeah, to me, that's a small cigar.
Well, I know.
A Robusto is a medium cigar in my eyes.
Okay.
No, but it was a good cigar, and that cigar actually probably was my favourite this year as well, actually. I haven't had a massive amount this year of new stuff.
This has wonderful flavour. It has almost a slight sweetness to it. God, I'm really enjoying this.
And the burn's not great on this. My burn's gone a bit skew-F.
I've touched this one up a few times.
I mean,
that's alright. That's forgivable.
I mean, the overall notes on this are very, very good. I mean, it's definitely, it's literally, you know, it's a Montecristo. I mean, you got the brown sugar, you've got that toasty, cedary, woody, earthy creaminess to it, but it's a lot smoother than I thought it was going to be. So I've never had any number twos that have actually been, they've got some good age on them.
Right.
Because I'm not a number two fan compared to the stuff that I prefer.
Right.
I mean, I'd say this was a medium to full body. It's got,
Sure.
is stronger than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
But it's quite smooth, but it's not as smooth, nowhere near as that punch we had with that 40 years on it.
No, it ain't. But then I think for the price range of this cigar, it's really good. Would you not say?
Do you know what? I don't even know how much these are.
All right.
Usually I have a look to see how much stuff is before I do a video. To be honest, we've just sat down and we're just relaxing doing the video. Montecristo Petit No. 2.
What was it, about 30 odd quid?
30 odd pound. 44 pound.
44. All right.
44 pounds.
Well, that's a bit more pricey.
It's a 52 gauge and 4 3/4 inch, medium to full body, like I said, and it's a 30-minute smoke. Apparently.
Normally get more than 30 minute.
I'd have thought you would.
Yeah.
I mean, overall, it's very good. But I think, I mean, I have got a few other bottles of wine and stuff.
You know what? For me, I think this
Would
wine.
you rather have wine or whiskey?
You just stole my thoughts. I think with a cigar, it's a whiskey or brandy
Yeah.
to complement a cigar more than it is a wine. Yeah, because I think the wines are too fruity and they can distract from the cigar, whereas a whiskey or brandy doesn't have anywhere near that fruitiness in it.
See,
It's more that smoky, earthy peatedness, which I like with the cigar.
okay, that's interesting. See, I was going to say I would probably have. I prefer it with a a nice Dalmore or some of that rum, for instance, that I've got.
Yep, rum it can be, if it's again maybe smoked cask. Rum can be a bit fruity.
God, I've got a mental block. What is the other thing? You've got rum, you've got whiskey. What's the other one? Brandy.
Yeah, brandy, cognac. Yeah.
Cognac.
Yeah, well, yeah, brandy.
When we were in Andorra, that brandy, that cognac.
Yeah, yes, yeah.
That I want to get some.
That was an XO cognac.
That was good.
That was something special. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, the thing is with a whiskey or a brandy, if you're drinking it neat, I mean, you wouldn't have as much as in here now.
That'd be a bit unwise, wouldn't it?
So at least with this, you can have what you've got in your glass, plus you can have some more. So you're drinking more. So does that not make it better?
Yeah, there's that. If you don't have to drive. But yeah, but even so, I think the whiskey and brandy does complement the cigar more.
Okay. I mean, we should get some. I think we should get some more different whiskies and brandies and maybe cognacs to go.
Yeah.
Go with the cigars maybe.
Got a lighter then, mate.
Yeah. So your favourite cigar this year is that
Punch, whatever it was.
It was called a Punch actually. I think.
Was it really? Punch.
Yeah.
They didn't think very hard with that name, did they? Punch.
And that has a 40-year-old vintage. Now, what is your next favourite?
Well, I've smoked this year.
Yeah.
Probably the Petit Edmundo. Mind you, how is this compared to that Petit Edmundo?
To be honest, the Petit Edmundo I think is better.
The Petit Edmundo didn't have 5, 6, 7 years on it.
No, it didn't.
It'd be nice if it
I think
did.
it was better.
Right. Yeah, the Petit Edmondo is particularly good. Better than wide Edmondo as well.
Yeah, the wide Edmondo is not as nice as the Petit Edmondo in my eyes.
It's not.
They do a normal Edmondo and a double Edmondo.
Right.
And I want to we've done a review on the double Edmondo, and I want to do another review on that to go revisit again. Just because flavours are changing, my things change what you like. So I'd like to revisit that because I think it deserves to be revisited. And if I remember rightly, I don't think Chuck has done one. So it'd be nice to do all three of us doing a review on that at the same time.
Right, I'm up for that.
So we need to find some of those along with a normal Edmondo.
Okay.
But yeah, so second favourite is another Cuban.
Right.
I'd say this year my second favourite. No, see, I Bolivar Gold medal.
Oh right. That one you had on that night out.
Yeah.
One of them.
Yeah, it's probably the second favourite
cigar.
cigar.
That's a very premium cigar though, isn't it? That's like...
I think they retail about £110.
That's a top shelf boy, isn't it?
That's I believe it is a double Corona size. That's a very good cigar. That's the Bolivar Gold Medal.
Right. I haven't had one of those.
No, you haven't.
Maybe you'll have to kindly...
I can kindly give you the email and the website of a shop you can buy them from.
Oh, yeah. Alright. Yeah, but then, so that's in a different category price range than what we've been talking.
But the interesting thing is, you've got a gold medal that is £100 odd, and you say it's a top shelf. But then you've got a punch that is a daily smoke, but it's got the age.
Right.
So in that case, that is punching above its weight.
It does punch above its weight, especially when it's 40 years old.
Yeah, so it does make a difference to the age of these cigars. So what do you reckon your third favourite? Can I have my light at that?
Well, I've been getting into my Rocky Patels, and the number 6 sticks in my mind. I was very impressed with that. Very impressed.
And that was that a Robusto, or was that the...
They do 3 different sizes.
Toro.
Yeah, I believe that was a Robusto.
Well, the ones you've got in there, they're Toros.
I thought Toro was bigger than that. Okay, so maybe it was a Toro then.
And you reckon that's your number 3?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we will be doing a review soon on the Rocky Patel number 6. And that will be the Toro size.
Yeah. No, I look forward to that.
Okay. My number 3. My number 3 is the Petit Edmondo. Mine's all Cuban.
Right.
But if I was going to do a number 3 list, see, let's change this. Your number 2 was the Edmondo, Petit Edmondo.
Yeah.
Say your number 3, but we're just going to do Cuban cigars. What's your number 3 Cuban you've had?
I'm very impressed with this.
Really?
Yeah.
Don't forget that Magnum 54 you had when we went travelling.
Yeah.
You were on holiday recently, you had a Magnum 50.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So which one?
That Magnum 50, it was incredibly smooth. That's a bigger cigar. That was really nice. But if I had to choose, I don't know now actually. Yeah. Yeah. Oh god, now you've brought that back to mind. That was a very nice cigar. Oh. Yeah, that's got to be in there. Yeah. Yeah, the 50.
The Demitations, the little ones you bought a box of, didn't you? Very small, almost like a cigarillo.
Yes, I do remember
The
that.
El Rey de Mundo.
They didn't smoke that well though.
You said they were young.
Yeah. A cigar that does come to mind, which I smoked on the beach, which was I was super impressed with, quite a small pearl ash size. What was that? Rafael Gonzalez. What was it? It's only about ye big. What was that one?
It was one of the Coronas. They do like 3 different variations of a Corona.
Right.
I think they do a Corona something, a petite Corona, and a something else. Yeah, I can't remember.
Right.
But those there are good. I mean, I've got a couple of boxes in there. They're just dailies. If I was going to have a daily,
very good smoke.
Because they're a good smoke. They're small. They're very good. They pair with pretty much really anything.
Yeah.
They're good. And they're a cheap cigar, very underrated.
Yeah.
Those, I've actually got some I'm actually aging.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to touch them because they're supposed to be very good for age.
It's probably my favourite small cigar, that.
Okay.
That.
So when you're talking New World...
New World, I want to go back to that Rocky Patel number 6.
That's number 1, is it?
Yeah.
Well, my favourite New World, number 1, would have to be that Horatio. And I believe it's got a brown band, and I think it's the number 2 they call it. Mine did that a minute ago.
Look at that, I've never had that happen before.
Yeah, a little hole burnt down.
A little hole burnt down, about 5 mil lower than the actual.
Yeah, mine did that, and then it brought itself back.
That's weird.
Yeah, just smoke through it, it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, that Horatio, that was very good.
I don't think I've had a Horatio, have I?
No, you've got one in there.
Oh right.
You've got a Lancero.
Okay.
It's the one with the whitish label.
Okay.
You got and I've got one, and Chuck's got one, and we're waiting to do that with you together.
Right.
But that Horatio, I smoked that when I was in the Philippines earlier this year, and I smoked it on the beach, and it was just such a good cigar.
What size is that one though?
The one I'm smoking, one I said I smoked,
yeah.
that, I would say that is like a 52 gauge, 54 gauge maybe.
Right.
It's got to be probably a 5 3/4 or a 6
so
inch.
Quite a big
so
cigar.
it's a good cigar.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I've had one of those. No.
My probably second favourite cigar I've had this year. That's a New World.
Davidoff's New World.
Yes, yeah.
Yes, they are. Okay, I've had a couple Davidoffs.
I'm trying to think. I think it was a.
You got that lighter?
It was a Davidoff. It was a 2000
Right.
Tubo.
Oh, right.
I had one of them this year.
Right.
But that was an old Tubo, so that had some age on it. Hold it further away, mate. That's it.
On the 45.
Yeah, but further away. Further away.
Further away.
Hottest part of the flame is further away, otherwise you burn it. Yeah, I'd say that was there. My third one would be another Horatio, but it had a blue label, and I can't remember what it was. That was a very good cigar. And I've got a contact in Barcelona that's got a shop, and he's actually contacted the company Horatio in Switzerland, and he's ordering me a box of each of those for me.
Nice.
So the next time I travel to Barcelona, they'll be waiting for me.
Very nice. Very nice.
So yeah, if anybody's ever tried the Horatio, you'll know they're a good cigar. Anybody that hasn't, I think it's a very, very small brand, but great quality, really good smoke. The flavours, you can't really go wrong. And I think they're like 12 or 15 euros a cigar.
Can't grumble with that.
They're not expensive. I mean, bear in mind it was over a year ago I bought my last one. They could have gone up by then, and also depends where you buy it as well.
Sure.
But overall, really, really good.
Yeah. I mean, I bought a pack of there were 4 in a tin of the Davidoff, I believe Robustos.
What did you buy? What were they?
But they're very spicy. They're
Which ones are they?
I'm just going to find you a picture of them. They're on my limit of spice.
What am I doing? Drink.
They were on the limit of what I'd like. Pretty much the same size as this.
Do you know what,
really,
you were right saying it's definitely got to be a whiskey or a rum or a cognac.
I think so.
The wine is really good though. That is very good. Yeah, I think if you were going to spend £60 on a bottle.
That's similar size to what we had, those ones.
Oh, Bellicoso, whatever I can never pronounce cigars very well.
So yeah, the Davidoff, Winston Churchill, Bellicoso, perhaps cigars.
But those.
These Winston Churchill Davidoffs.
Have you got? How many have you had them?
I've had 2 of them.
So you've got 2 left.
Yes.
Oh, that's a shame.
But they are on that edge of spice, white pepper, which I like. Much better after a meal.
Okay. How much were they roughly?
That tin was probably about 40 quid.
So about 10 a stick.
Yeah.
And that was obviously in Europe.
That was in Dubai Airport.
Dubai. Okay. Well, save one.
Yeah.
You could always do a review.
Yeah.
So I've never had one of those.
Yeah.
I have got some really nice limited edition Davidoff in there that I'm thinking about opening the box up for this year. Next year, I mean.
Right. Yeah, I know you've bought a fair few Davidoffs this year, haven't you? Yeah.
I am tempted to go and do a trip to Davidoff shop in London.
Ooh. Yeah, London prices.
Well, the same price.
Alright, okay, fair enough.
Yeah, same price. So, there's a question I'm curious with you guys. So, do you any of you actually have wine when you have a cigar? Or is it whiskey? I know coffee's a good one, but I don't drink coffee.
Right.
Or is it rum or beer, or what do you guys have when you have a cigar? I mean, as I'm not a big drinker, to be honest. Most of the time, I mean, pear cider, I've sort of got into a little bit with the pear cider.
It's too sweet for a cigar, though.
No, but I like it.
Yeah, it's too sweet for a cigar.
See, everyone's taste is different. Yeah. That's the nice thing about this. I mean, it's like tonight, I've got an appetizer down there that I was going to have with my cigar, and I decided to open this.
No. Bring out the 40-year-old wine.
It'd be curious what people have, and what they like with their cigars. But that is quite good, that wine. I wasn't sure if I was going to like it, I'll be honest, because I'm not a real wine person.
It's very smooth. Very smooth. Very smooth.
I mean, I've actually had one of those tubos, those 40-year-olds.
Right.
I had one Christmas Day.
Oh, did you? Nice. Oh yeah. Actually, I remember.
You liked that punch, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's my number 1 cigar.
I'd be curious what you say after that.
All right. Well, you have to donate me one.
I will donate you one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait till when Chuck's next about, we'll have one.
All right. Chuck, get well soon, mate. Hurry up. Yeah.
Yeah, to be honest, I wasn't going to smoke these. They were in the drawer for saving. So I was just going to let them sit for even longer. But it's coming to now, it's more of a full body now. A little bit of salt on the lips. Definitely got the chocolate, the cream there. And you've got this earthy, it's like a mature wood. And it's not a harsh earth, it's more like a smooth, woody,
Yeah, it is.
earthy. Yeah, it's good.
It's lovely.
And there is some cream there.
Yeah, got some cream there.
There's a really nice taste on the lips.
Yeah.
The roof of your mouth. This is a very good cigar.
Actually, you just mentioned cream. The cigar for me was that H. Upman Connoisseur B. How did I leave that out?
That wasn't this year, mate. That was last year.
That was last year, but still, that has to.
But we're talking about this year.
Oh, but still, that's in the list.
It can't be in the list if you didn't have it. That was last year's
Well,
list.
it's only because I've only had one of them.
All right then. Okay. So what was your? Okay, the best cigars ever then.
Yeah.
All right, best cigars ever then.
No, you've got to give me time to think about this now.
So what's your best cigar ever?
Where does that go in the list? Well, the ones I've mentioned are Well, it just so happens that this year's been a very good year for cigars. But that Connoisseur B was
All right then.
year.
So the best so far is it the Punch Punch? Still?
Yes, it is.
So the Punch Punch, 40 years of age, vintage stick. That's your best one.
Yeah.
The second one. What is the second one?
Oh dear, I don't know.
A Connoisseur B and a Connoisseur A is better than the Magnum 50, mate.
Right.
That's my opinion.
Right. I would like to re-smoke both of them again to compare them.
Well, you've got a Connoisseur A in your box.
Yeah, an A. I don't think I've had an A. I've only had a B.
No, the A is better than the B.
And that's an age.
The A is more earthy, more dark
Right.
than the B. The B is than the A is more. It's just a really good cigar.
But so hard to get hold of, eh? So hard to get hold of.
Those are.
The Connoisseurs A and Bs.
They are.
You just can't get hold of
I have got some, but they are.
But I know you can't get hold of them. But they're in the top. They're in the top, aren't they? They really are.
Okay, so that's Upman. So that's your number. Number 2 would be the B.
Yeah.
So what's the number 3?
Well, this is the problem. I really do want to revisit the Rocky Patel number 6. For a non-Cuban, it's right up there. And as I've already said, I really am a fan of the Petit Edmundo. So,
see, I had a Bolivar gold medal
a
couple of nights ago.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, you've been cracking out the special stuff.
But the only reason I had one the other night is because I had one in my humidor and it's broken. When I opened the box up, it was a broken stick and it was like completely wrecked.
Oh, right.
And I thought, well, I'm going to try and smoke that.
Did you glue it, or was it?
I glued it, and it actually wasn't that great to smoke. But I tried. But I could it was too young.
Really?
Yeah, it was too young. And it did remind me that Cubans do need age.
Right.
I mean, it was a good cigar still. And
it's £100 cigar, though, isn't it?
No.
Not the gold.
No, it's not the gold medal. It was the Royal Corona.
Oh, sorry. Right.
Yeah, all the gold medals I've got in there are all from 2022. So the Royal Corona wasn't an old cigar. It wasn't an old cigar. So I think they do need some age on those. But it was a good cigar and I really enjoyed it. But I know it would have been better if it had aged. It's like the difference between if you get a 6-year-old whiskey and you've got a 20-year-old whiskey.
6-year-old whiskey.
Do you know what I mean?
Oh no.
Do you know what I mean though?
Right, you don't know. Wow.
You'd have the 6-year-old whiskey in a pub.
You don't get 6-year-old whiskey.
Whatever then.
Well,
yeah. All right, 10-year-old. Right then, 10-year-old whiskey in a pub.
Start at 10.
In a pub.
Yeah.
And then when you get home, you crack out your 15 or 20-year-old or 25-year-old, and then you savour it because they don't sell that in the pub.
Right.
So that's the difference between a young cigar and a vintage cigar.
Yeah, it's that smoothness that you get and depth of flavour as you do with a 20-year-old whiskey versus a 10 or less. I mean, lesser brands might do. I'm trying to think. You can get a 5-year-old, but they're not like proper serious whiskies. Not really. Not something you want to take seriously. Yeah.
I mean, I'm the whiskies and stuff. I like the Dalmore and stuff. I do like the Dalmore stuff.
Dalmores are good.
There is. To be honest, I really haven't drunk any whiskey really this year.
Well, like you said though, you normally have a small amount.
Well, I have a very small amount when I have whiskey. You know I do.
Yeah.
I mean, I've got all my bottles of whiskey still. I just haven't been drinking. I've been smoking cigars instead.
I mean, I noticed we've both been touching these up a fair bit. I mean, they have been smoking well, but they just do need a bit of touching up.
Yeah, I was going to say the overall burn of these hasn't been that great, but I mean, it hasn't been absurd.
No, good smoke production on it.
I mean, I've only touched this up because it's at the end and it's starting to go out a little bit.
Right.
But the overall enjoyment of this has been very good. This is a cigar that I would recommend to anyone.
Yeah. If I saw this in a shop, in a lounge, I'm very, very happy to have it.
Yeah.
Very happy.
I mean, so you'd recommend this to someone. Would you buy some more of these and put them in your collection to age, or would you put them in there to smoke, or would you do a combination?
Yeah. Well, we say this one's got 6-7 years on it. So yeah, it's always worth aging them. Always worth aging them. Yeah.
So would you buy more and put them in the humidor?
Yes, I would.
Okay.
Yes, I would.
And would you buy a box?
How much is a box? Not gonna be cheap.
I think in Europe these are like 24, 25 euros.
Yeah, it's a pricey box.
So would you buy a box? Would you buy a box of Petit Edmundos?
Yes.
Right. Would you buy a box of these?
Yes.
There you go. You'd buy a box.
Yes.
Okay. Well, and what would you rate this out of 10? I'd say this is a 8.5 for me. It's missing a few things that I would want. It's a little bit stronger than I wanted just tonight. But that could be where I've had a glass of wine with it.
Well,
So
there we
that's
go.
different.
There we go.
I don't normally have wine. Well, you finished your wine.
Yes.
Do you want some more?
Yeah, go on then. I'll have a little. If you
Help yourself then.
I'll have a little tipple. Yeah, the 8 did jump into my mind. Maybe not quite as high as an 8 actually. Maybe like a 7 or 7.5. Yeah, give us a little top up there. Yeah. So what would you say? Do me this or a Petit Edmundo?
I'd rather have Petit Edmundo.
Right. So Petit Edmundo is an 8.
Well, Petit Edmundo, I think it's more than an 8. It's got to be near a 9, personally, because it hits everything. The only thing wrong with it doesn't hit. It would be more of a score for me if it was a bigger cigar.
I was just about to say that.
Like the gold medal. I really like that. It's a nice big cigar. It's got a good ring gauge, the overall smoke, the flavours. It's a strong cigar, but it's not overly strong.
Right.
You get some really nice flavours of that.
Yeah.
That is one you should try.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. So if I put the punch as a 10, because that's my favourite cigar I've smoked, and then I've got to contend with a Connoisseur B, a Magnum 50. They're the 8s and 9s. So where does a Petit Edmundo or a number 2 belong? I don't know if they're quite there with those.
So how do you rate? What are you rating? See, I rate for the overall flavour, the enjoyment, the overall smoke, but also I prefer bigger cigars. So the bigger cigar, I'm going to rate it higher, even though I try not to.
Yeah.
I always do. I always want to.
Yeah. Well, you just said you'd rate Petit Edmundo as a 9. It's not a big cigar.
But I want to rate it more. But it's just
right.
It needs to be bigger.
If it was a Toro, you'd be a little happier.
But every old Petit Edmundo I've had, and I've had a few of them now, I haven't gone, I've always smoked it and gone, oh, that was really good.
Right.
So I'm satisfied, but I know I'd be more satisfied.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? With a bigger cigar.
I wish to smoke too.
I've had other Cubans back to back, but I've never done it with the Petit Edmundo. If I'm doing that, we've normally done that when Chuck's here for an evening, and he turns up early, so we end up smoking 2 cigars with a meal in between.
Well, we did that too. We did the punch and the pepper pig, didn't we? That was a mistake.
Pepper pig. What's leader Pravada?
Pigtail.
Yeah, there's a pigtail. I can't think what it's called. But yeah.
Short fat thing.
Yeah.
That was
horrible.
That was nothing.
I didn't enjoy it.
But maybe it was so much like that because it followed the punch.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, this I'm satisfied. It's a good cigar, good smoke. I've had a good enjoyment for the last hour or so. The wine thing, I sort of agree with you. Wine should be for conversation, in my opinion, meal, and cigar need a whiskey or something like that.
Yeah.
Hard liquor for a cigar.
There we go.
I don't know. The thing is, I've got to be very careful now with the cigars I smoke, because
You got enough of them.
Because the price they are now and availability and stuff.
Right.
I mean, I've got more than one box of Connoisseur A in there, but I don't smoke them that often because when they're gone, they're gone.
Right. That's what I say. You're hard to get hold of, though.
Yeah, I haven't seen any for sale in a year and a half, and people they say to me, you know, have you seen them any? Because Chuck's on his lookout for them. He can't find any.
No, they are like hen's teeth, aren't they?
But yeah, I mean, let us know your top 3 of cigars. We'll be curious what other people's are. We'll read them out on the next video we do with Chuck, or what you guys think. You know, again, what do you drink, what do you pair with? Do any of you pair wine? I'm curious because this is the first time I've ever paired wine with a cigar. I don't know about you.
Right.
Normally I have an orange juice, or like I say, I'll have a whiskey or I'll have a pear cider.
Right.
That's really what I drink. Or hot chocolate. Whenever I'm in Europe, I'll have a hot chocolate in the morning with a cigar.
Yeah, that goes well. Yeah,
and then you have a hot chocolate. You have a cup of coffee.
I have a coffee.
Yeah, we normally have a cigar.
Yeah, they go really well. They really do. They really do.
Well, that Rafael Gonzalez we had when we were opposite the cigar shop, waiting for it to open that early morning, and it was like 5 degrees outside. It was just after Christmas this year, and we sat outside, and I've got fresh orange juice. You got your cigar.
The Ramon Anolis Small Club.
Oh yes, it was. Yes, it was. Yeah, Ramon Anolis small club Corona.
Something like that.
Yeah,
that's another very good stick for price and size.
Yeah, because I think they were like a tenner.
Yeah,
they weren't expensive.
No, perfect for your breakfast cigar with your hot chocolate or coffee.
That's a question we've never thought to ask. What is a breakfast coffee cigar?
Yes.
I wonder what I'll have to ask Chuck that to see what he thinks of that one.
Yeah.
I think he will can't think what it's called. Flor de Copan.
Oh yeah, the Flor de Copan, yeah.
The Perlas. That'll be him, I think. He likes that.
Yeah. No, I do. That's my easy daily smoker. Definitely. But that's like a €7 cigar or something, you know?
It's not a lot of money, no.
No, that's a happy all day of that one. Yeah, definitely.
Well, I'm literally burning my fingers, and I'm quite happy to keep smoking this. So, really good cigar. I think we're going to end the video there, to be honest. So, please drop us a comment below, give us a like, and it just supports the channel. We appreciate that. And if you've made it all the way to the end of the video, I hope you've managed not to nod off and fall asleep. If you've joined us having a cigar, Happy New Year, and we'll see you on the next one. Hopefully Chuck will join us.
Yeah, hopefully.
And he's not dying still. And yeah.
See you then.